My Little Pony is owned by Hasbro and DXX Media. Please support the official release. Greetings, Internet. It's T-Sparks here. I wasn't planning to watch this episode until it came out in the US, but, well, it's popped up on my YouTube feed, and I don't want to get spoiled on it. It's episode 13 of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and I think it's the Applejack parent episode. They have, really, kept it vague about what happened to her parents. And I have a hard time believing they're going to mention that they're dead. I don't know exactly how they're going to spin this, so it's they're gone, but they're not gone type thing. 'Cause you know this is that type of show. I guess we'll see. Even though I have no idea when this will be released in the US, probably months from now. But I heard it was released in Australia, this in 12. So I'm going to record them on the June 21st that it came out on, just to keep from being spoiled. And here we go. Let's see what's going on with Applejack's start. There's Apple Bloom. Busy day in Ponyville.
Thank you.
Oh, it's that guy.
You must be new. I'm Apple Bloom.
I'm Grand Pear.
Welcome to Ponyville.
Grand
You
Pear,
mean welcome
huh?
back to Ponyville. Grand Pear was originally from here before he opened his famous Pear Jam store in Vancouver.
Really? Why'd you move back?
Vancouver, huh?
Well, I needed a change of pace.
Huh. This is delicious. I can't believe I've gone my whole life without ever having this.
Glad you like it.
How much?
Now,
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Grand Pear, sir. It was real nice meeting you.
So Apple Bloom likes pears now. Let me guess, that's her grandpa. It seems that's
Glad you're back,
what they're
Cute.
insinuating
Just
here.
in time for breakfast for dinner.
I got the perfect topper for flapjacks
Breakfast
at
for
the
dinner,
market
huh?
today.
Let me guess, they're gonna react badly to
Pear
this.
jam? What were you thinking? Wait, hide it.
Uh-oh, Granny's got a prejudice against pears. I'm guessing that's Granny's ex.
What's the big deal? It's just pear jam.
The big deal is that there is a long-standing feud between the apples and the pears.
Yep.
Why?
Why? Well, actually, I'm not really sure. You have any idea?
She has
Big
no
Mac?
idea.
Nope.
Then I guess we should ask Granny? Ask me what?
What goes better with apple fritter flapjacks? Caramel syrup or praline?
Praline? Oh, that smells great, Applejack. I'm gonna go wash up and shove
Very way to be observant there, Granny Smith.
Listen, Sugar Cube.
There's a
anytime Big
bathroom
Mac
at
and I
Sweet
ever
Apple
asked Granny
Acres?
about the feud or
They
the
have an
pears,
outhouse, people.
She'd get so upset she couldn't talk.
We've only seen
Best
2
not bring it up.
bathrooms in Equestria.
Okay,
Dodge
but
Junction
that Grand
and
Pear was
Applejack's
really nice to
backyard.
me, even though I'm an apple. I wonder what happened.
Me too. But if we can't ask Granny, I don't know who. We can ask Goldie Delicious. If any pony knows about the feud, it's the
Oh,
family
her again,
historian.
huh?
I'm in. What do you say, Big Mac?
But she
Should we
couldn't even
trip
tell
first
you if
thing
Pinky
tomorrow?
was an actual relative or not.
Yep.
Why are they hiding it from Granny? Just ask her. It looks like Goldie's got a little too much stuff here. Cat ball.
That's how you make an entrance. Or is it an exit? Well, anyway, it's so wonderful to see you
She
three.
definitely seems to
What
be
do
the
I
relative of
owe the
Pinky.
pleasure?
Well, Goldie, we were hoping you could tell us about the feud with the apples and the pears.
Oh dear. Well, does Granny Smith know you're here?
No, ma'am. But I ran into Grand Pear yesterday, and he was real nice. Maybe the feud was a misunderstanding or something, and we can fix it?
Well, I don't know about that, little one, but if it's the story you're after, I suppose you have a right to know.
Apples and pears
Let's see, I
feuding,
think there's
huh?
a stack of books here someplace. Oh!
No wonder she
Family
had such
History,
a
Volume
bias
1,
against
37.
strawberries, huh?
Here we are. Feud with the bears. I mean pears. My eyes ain't what they used to be. A long time ago, Sweet Apple Acres wasn't the only farm in Ponyville. In fact, there was another one just right next door.
Let me guess. It's
Come
a
and get your apples.
pear farm?
Nothing sweeter than biting into a crisp apple on a beautiful fall day.
Unless, of course, you could bite into a juicy pear.
Please.
Well, it
pears
would
are
make
just what
sense.
happens
Nobody
when ain't no
puts
good at
just
farming
one farm up.
apples.
Pears are nature's candy. Apples are sour, like the
Well,
expression
they
on your face
changed
right now.
they changed Granny.
And
Is that
so
Granny?
it went. Granny and Grandpa were always at each other. Who was the best farmer? Who took better care of their trees? If Granny read to her trees at night,
And then the little tree reached its branches up to the moon, and the moon said, "Good night."
why then Grandpa had special blankets made for his trees so they wouldn't get cold.
Trees don't need blankets. That will actually hurt them. I'd be more creeped out by that than anything.
In fact, all the apples and the pears were rivals to the core.
Well, at least they're doing it right,
The
showing
only
that they
apple
have
and
to
pear
pick
who
the
ever got
pears
along
instead
were
of bucking
Bright
them.
Macintosh
Pears would be
and Pear Butter.
destroyed by that. Psst, who's that?
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
I'm not supposed to talk to you either.
Wait a
My
minute,
mom
that's
says
Applejack's
if you hold a
mother.
buttercup under your chin, it'll make your chin glow. But it doesn't work on me. See?
And obviously that's Applejack's
Doesn't
dad.
work on me.
It sure does, Buttercup.
Buttercup. I
Sorry,
like
that voice
name.
does not look right coming out of a cold.
Wait an apple picking minute. Bright Mac and Buttercup, those are our parents' names.
Ah, the old
Of course, Buttercup was just the
old
next name your
adage.
father gave your
Two
mother.
opposing
Pear
families
Butter.
have
And that
one
was a
that
given
fall in
name.
love.
Are you saying our mother was a pear?
Shock! Oh, big. So your mother
So
was a
we
pear. Who
have
cares?
pear?
Well, we
Hey,
got
but
the
wait.
names, guys. We've
How do we
got
not
the
know?
names.
Well, no
Buttercup,
pony called your mother Pear
And
Butter.
I.
And her cutie mark was a preserved jar, but pear butter don't look too much different from apple butter, so no clues there.
Is there anything else you can tell us about them?
I know they loved each other very much. They had that magical, star-kissed, other side of a rainbow kind of love. You couldn't be around them too long and not feel a little bit lighter than air yourself.
Anything else?
I'd need volume 138 for that. I'm sure I could wrangle it in a couple of days.
That's all right, Goldie. It was nice just to hear it.
Oh, I just remembered something. Your dad
Okay.
and his buddy Burnt Oak would get in all kinds of trouble together as colts.
Burnt oak. Huh?
Burnt Oak? The firewood sales pony? I haven't seen him in ages.
He and your dad were thick as thieves back in the day. Y'all should talk to him.
Burnt oak, huh? And he sells firewood. Okay.
Well, well, if it isn't the apples, what can I do for you?
Okay, we got
I
kind
know
of
you're
a
not here for
admit,
firewood. You got
age
more
range
trees
on
than any
AJ's
pony in
dad.
Ponyville.
Then.
You're right. We're not here for that.
Come to ask about your dad? Yup. Well, I wondered if you might. Hoped you would. It's nice to talk about him.
They're beating
We had
around
a
the
lot of
bush
laughs. In
here.
fact, this
They're,
one
I
time,
think what they're going to
we
do.
were racing to see who could till the fastest, and Bright Mac was leading me in the dust.
Bright Mac.
He
That's
would have
her
won too
father's
if he wasn't
name.
so distracted.
Ah, there you are, Bright Mac. Looks like Applejack's dad was a bit of a klutz.
Oh,
Right into the water tower.
pear
You
butter,
just
what
wiped
did you
out the
do?
entire field there, Bright
I'm not
Mac.
sure.
Oh, don't let her take the blame there, big Bright Mac.
You didn't do it, sir.
Excuse me?
The water silo. It was my fault.
Well, you owe me a new silo, boy. And you, come with me. No daughter of mine is going to make goo-goo eyes at an apple.
I will not let you date the enemy. That's a story as old as
Grandpa
time
never would have
itself.
known it was your father's fault. But there was no way he'd let your
Wait,
mother take the blame for
That
something
guy
he
looks
did.
a lot
So Dad was super
like the
honest. Apple
Colt,
doesn't
the
fall far from a
CNC
tree,
helps.
huh, Applejack?
chip cutter.
Your dad worked the apple
I wonder if
farm
he's his
all day
grandson.
and then headed over to the pears on his breaks to fix the water silo. I didn't see him for weeks.
That would
Not
hurt.
that he minded. Gave him a
Cutting
chance to get to
trees
know
with
your mom.
mouth. Ugh.
Did you know our mom, too?
Buttercup was a real
Buttercup,
peach of
huh?
a pear. But if you want to know more about her, you should ask Mrs. Cake.
Why would
Mrs.
Mrs. Cake know about?
She and your mom were inseparable when they were fillies.
Then let's go.
Well, they're
Thanks,
just
Burnt
dropping
Oak.
this stuff out of nowhere, aren't they, guys?
Would it be okay if we stopped by again sometime to hear more stories?
I'd like that very much.
I do like how we're getting more personality out of Big Mac lately.
Well, cinnamon sugar on toast. All three apple siblings. Hi, Mrs. Cake. We heard you and our ma used to be real good friends, and we were hoping you could tell us a bit about her.
Oh, I would love to. I never knew the right time to bring it up, but I'm so glad you came. For starters, did you all know that it was your mom who convinced me to pursue baking?
What isn't your name, Mrs. Cake?
Not always. Back when I was Chiffon Swirl,
Chiffon
I
Swirl.
had no
That
idea
was
what I was supposed
Mrs.
to
Cake's
do.
name.
But one day, your mom brought me some candied pears, eggs, flour, sugar, and vanilla, and told me to just be creative. Next thing I knew, I was whipping up pear upside down cake, and I got my cutie mark. It was like
So a
she knew what I was
pear
supposed to
upside
do
down cake
long
gave you
before
3
I did.
cupcake cutie
Just
marks?
like you, Sugar Cube. Or rather, you're just like her.
That was the first of many cakes for me, and Buttercup was with me through it all. She'd be my taste tester,
I really like Applejack's mom.
help with the decorating,
She's cute.
and prep new ingredients. Over the years, I perfected my recipes.
So it looks like the
Your mom
apples
did
ran
so
to pears
much
out
for
of
me.
town.
One day, I wanted to surprise her with a cake.
Oh, Mrs. Cake, you spying little devil. Oh, that's nice. But I had a feeling she'd be a kind of girl that would be okay with that, right, Mac?
Oh, it's just you.
I wonder if they're
Sorry.
keeping up the trope
I just
of
brought
them
you a
never
little
actually
something to say
kissing in the
thank you.
show.
But I see
Even though
you're
we've
busy.
seen it in Slice of Life and the Candlelight Wedding.
Promise you won't say anything?
Oh, look at young Granny Smith.
What in tarnation are you doing, Bratman? We do
She
not
even sounded
recognize
like that way back
players.
then.
Gooey. You and Bright Mac? Oh, I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Your families hate each other.
I can't help it. We just sorta happened.
Then Pear Butter told me the sweetest love story I have ever heard.
Oh,
Happy
Applejack's mom is so adorable.
131,456
The
hour
fandom's gonna
anniversary,
love her.
darling.
What? That's way longer than we've been together.
I
Going by
know,
the
but
hour,
It's
huh?
the anniversary of the first time I called you Buttercup. It's okay if you didn't get me anything.
Actually,
So they've known each other since they were foals.
A guitar for me, but I don't know how to play.
quiet, you.
She was gonna play you a song, dumb buddy. Ah, we get a nice song. I'll shut up for
Every
this.
way, but you're the best part of my day. And sure as I breathe the air, I know we are the perfect pair on a prickly path that goes on for miles. But it's worth it just to see you smile. And I cannot be pulled apart saw.
Wow, it's just wow.
Do you like it? Be honest now.
It's the best gift you could have given me.
Seasons change and leaves may fall, but I'll be with you through them all. And rain or shine, you'll always be mine. On a prickly path that goes on for miles, you're the only one who makes it all worthwhile. And you should not blame me too if I can't help falling in love with you.
Hey, no fair. I was gonna tell you the same thing.
You're just
Boy,
mad I
that
beat you
song
to
really
it.
got to me.
I'm telling you, I was gonna pull you up.
I don't
cover
know
your
why, but
eyes,
that song hit me
lead
hard.
you over here, and say surprise. And then you'd say, "Oh, Bright Mac, I love it." And then I'd say, "I
That's a
love you."
nice change on that.
Too bad it didn't work out, though.
I can see where Big Mac gets his
bad.
personality from. It's definitely from his dad.
The pears are moving.
This is a great episode.
I mean, I figured the pears moved, but I didn't know all that stuff happened before.
Yep,
with
too
Granny
bad,
and
huh, guys?
Grandpa.
It must have been really hard on our parents.
Oh, it was. We're moving to Vancouver? But that's so far.
It's what's best. There's acres of untouched land and a warehouse to make our jams. We'll get to expand our business and get away from those gosh darn apples.
Pear Butter was devastated. But
Yeah, I
seeing
bet
no
she
way
would
out
be.
of it, she did what she had to do.
So that's it?
What do you want me to do, Bright Mac? We're moving. I love you, but I have to stay with my family.
Then Bright Mac did the most romantic thing I've ever seen any pony do. We're gonna need one more pony to tell that story.
Mayor,
Oh, yeah.
you knew our parents?
Not as well as Mrs. Cake, but I did play a part in their love
Boy.
story. The night before the Pear family moved, Bright Mac asked me to meet him at the edge of Sweet Apple Acres.
Oh, I see. A secret wedding.
I don't want to
I'm
be
not gonna move now.
If-
I'm married, Mom.
I'm not sure what we'll do, but I'm sure of us. So sure that I'd marry you today.
I would too.
I think that's my cue.
She
I
does
had
have
the
pink hair.
Officiating your parents'
Continuity.
secret wedding, and it was perfect. Bright Mac knew Buttercup wouldn't want a big splash,
Reminds me of some pony else I know.
Yep.
so they had a special way to seal their vows.
Across
I now
seated.
pronounce you. What is going on? What's with all these hair candles?
Pear Butter, where are you? You're supposed to be packing. What are you two doing?
We're getting married, Mom. Dad.
Ma,
Screw you
Grandpa,
guys.
Buttercup and I are in love.
What? And we'll be married as soon as Mayor says.
Oh, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Doesn't that feel nice?
What, she's been mayor that long? Oh, they actually
What are you
kissed.
talking about,
So
married?
ignore my earlier
Don't you
comment.
hate me married?
Finally, something we can agree on. Pear Butter, enough of this nonsense. We're moving. And you gotta stick with your family.
But the apples are my family now, too.
That is a good point there.
You can't be serious. Are you choosing to be an apple over being a pear?
Are you making me choose?
Yes, I am.
Ah, gonna pull that, are you?
Then yeah.
Well,
I guess
any
I
father
am.
should know.
Fine.
I can't believe Grandpa just up and left Ma like that. No wonder Granny never told us about any of this.
These things are never easy.
And it's hard to know when it is a good time.
It seems to me that now's as good a time as any.
To talk to both our grandparents. Excuse me, Grandpa?
I'm Applejack, and this here's Big Macintosh. But you already know who we are, don't you?
Sure do.
Did you really move to Ponyville just for a change of pace?
No.
Then you came here because you're sorry and you want to get to know us too?
I'm so
Well, the
sorry.
apples just gained a grandpa,
I was
guys.
just so angry, and but I never.
It's in the past, Grandpa. Oh, can I call you Grandpa Pear?
Sure can.
Now, where'd you all get to? I ain't seen Hydra Harriers all day.
We've been all over, learning about our parents.
Me you have?
And our grandfather.
So now they have a grandpa. Come on, Granny.
Sure am.
This is the land of forgiveness.
Never should have left.
Finding you and learning all about Mom and Dad, I feel like I found a piece of me I didn't even know was missing.
Hearing their story makes me feel closer to them somehow.
I'm sorry. I should have told you all about him sooner.
And I should have been here. Nah, I can't believe I let a silly feud keep me from my family.
Nothing's keeping you from us now. Let's not miss anything else.
Applejack's right. Welcome back, prickly old pear.
Thanks, you old crabapple.
Now that we're all together, there's something we want to show you. Mom and Dad left us something to remember them by. Come on!
Well, they're hinting at it, but they're not gonna confirm it. That I'm sure. There you go, apple pear tree.
Beautiful.
It's impossible.
Not in this
If
show, it's
anything's
not.
gonna make it through, it's apples and pears.
Ah, well, that was something else. Well, we pretty much have confirmation here that her parents are dead. I know they can't actually say that on a TVY show, but it is quite clear that that is the case. She said to remember them by, and parents left us this. It's quite clear that that is exactly what they're saying. So this was an awesome episode. Very feelsy for me. I actually am crying right now. I am so happy we finally got to see Applejack's parents, and their backstory is so sweet. I don't know how they're gonna top this season, but it's just been getting better and better with a few misfires here and there. The Royal Problem I thought was the top of the season, but this one, I don't know. I'll have to watch it a few more times, but this won't be released in the US for probably months, so I don't know. I just gotta save this copy and keep it safe so I can post it when the time comes. I just didn't want to get spoiled. But all I can say is, DHS, for what you have to work with, you did a hell of a job. And please support the official release. Bye, Internet. See you, YouTube.